Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards for the loss, and now 30.
This defense is difficult to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. That's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Edmonds.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepares all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Texans are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. So the first interception thrown from there, and that really not the best decision either.
And that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. play fake. Warren out to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they do get it down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. No gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one will be 30. On first down, Whitfield. And he's maybe going to get this back to the front, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They'll try again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff, you got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Trying to make them uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Now here's a throw that's complete. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Now Montgomery running right. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, Edmonds under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. D'Angelo Malone make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
35 yards that time on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
You see David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the air, the is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, Edmonds. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Second and 4.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
There he goes, right side. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Back to throw. Warren. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans have taken the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes us... Seven. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw on third down. Edmonds. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up the fourth down.
There's Jake Bailey to send this one away.
Now a hit and a loose football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Edmonds finds Pickens outright. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Operating from the gun. Edmonds. Touchdown! Davante Adams from 6 yards away.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. Houston set to take over. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Warren. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The end result, 21 yards.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Back to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Holding. Offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just looking the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Off the play fake. Warren. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The Texans at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, took a touchdown. Go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown here in this first half as they have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
KC's offense ready to take over.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Edmonds completes this one to Pickens. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, and they'll bring him to the ground. The Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And the Texans will take over. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Warren. His throw incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Rolling to his left. From the left side, it's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Off the play fake. Warren. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, 72 yards.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally can. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Edmonds. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Second down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now, drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Warren. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
A final shot before break. Warren. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you, and it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Off play action. Warren. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his big tight end here.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. The middle they go. Whitfield. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal. That's what you're looking for defensively. You're certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 4th down, Warren. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Texans have taken the lead as they go.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long... And they didn't get there, didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 there.
7 yards for the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
third down. Edmonds able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throwing on first down. Edmonds finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down. They'll look to throw again. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
To throw on second down, Edmonds. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. So another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to...
And as you would expect, still working progress here in the second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this. Looking to throw. Warren. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. back to throw. Edmonds. Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring out third down.
So, Brandon, we saw a lot of coaches, when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Montgomery. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Warren. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw again on 2nd down, Warren. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Pick up there, 26 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
These guys are the offense like you drive. Their play is down, stuck down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run on 1st down. Whitfield. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
On 2nd and goal, Warren, and got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Jameson Williams
from 3 yards out.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And out come the Chiefs now.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Throwing to start the drive. Edmonds. He'll find Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Looking to throw. Edmonds. And that's complete to Adams. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Texans to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Warren. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got it now.
23 yards on the play. This is something you got to be worried defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a first downs. For 2nd down, if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And they'll run again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Back to throw. Warren. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Looking to throw on second down. Edmonds.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. To throw on second down. Edmonds. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were